You started your tech or trade business to create freedom, right? To be your own boss, to build wealth, to spend more time with your family. But here's the brutal truth that most business owners won't admit. Your business is controlling you instead of serving you. And if you're watching this video, chances are you already know exactly what I'm talking about. Let me paint a picture that's probably all too familiar. 7 p.m. on a Tuesday, you promised your wife you'd be home for dinner. Your phone buzzes, another urgent client issue. You tell yourself, it's just 5 minutes more, but 2 hours later, you're still at work, in the workshop or at the office. And your kids have stopped asking when you'll be at their sports event because they already know the answer. Your weekends are consumed by catching up on quotes, admin work, or that project that's almost finished. You're working 50, 60, and sometimes 70-hour weeks. Your health is suffering and your relationships are strained. And here's the kicker. You tell yourself that it's all just temporary. Once we hit that big revenue target, once we land that next contract, once we get through this busy season, once I get that next hire on board. But that day never comes, right? Because there's always another target. There's always another busy season. There's always another crisis that demands your immediate attention. You've become a prisoner in the business that you created to set you free. I've been there and I've worked with a ton of technical and trade business owners who are living this exact nightmare. Electricians pulling 14-hour days who haven't taken a real holiday in 3 years. Project consultants checking emails at their daughter's birthday party. Plumbers who've built $1 million business but can't remember the last time they had a conversation with their spouse that wasn't about work. I remember one client who came to be making $700K a year in his mechanic business. Sounds successful, right? But he was on the tools all the time. Things weren't going well at home. He told me, Joel, I feel like I've created a monster that's eating up my life. And that's when I realized something crucial. He didn't really have a business problem. He had a clarity problem. And here's what I've discovered working with business owners for over a decade. The problem isn't your work ethic. It's not your technical skills. It's not your pricing, your marketing, or even your systems primarily. The problem is a fundamental misalignment. You have a business vision. We're going to hit X revenue or serve Y number of clients or maybe scale to new locations or become the go-to expert in your area, and you're probably crushing some of those goals. But you've completely lost sight of your personal vision. The life that you wanted to build, the freedom that you started this business to create. Think about when you started your business, what were you really after? Was it really just to work more hours, to have more stress, to build something that demands everything from you? Of course not. You wanted control over your time, you wanted to provide for your family, and you wanted to build something meaningful. And you wanted the freedom to choose how you spend your days. But somewhere along the way, your business became the master and you became the servant. And here's what's really tragic. Most business owners accept that this is the price of success. They think this is just how it has to be. That successful business ownership means sacrificing everything else. And that's not true. It doesn't have to be like that. What you need is what I call a clarity moment, a complete realignment between your business goals and your life goals. It's about making your business work for you, not against you. Now, I've developed a framework that I use with all my clients to achieve this clarity. It's been tested with a heap of technical and trade business owners, and it works whether you're doing 100K or 10 million in revenue. Let me show you what this looks like. This is a clarity moment framework, and it's designed to align two critical but often competing forces in your business life. On the left side, we have your personal vision. And this is what most business owners completely ignore. But it's actually the most important part. This side is all about you, your motivations, your definition of success, and your deeper why. We start with the mindset motivator. Why did you really get into business? Not the surface level answer, but the deep, honest truth about what drove you to take that leap. And then we define what success actually looks like across 5 critical areas: financial, lifestyle, family, impact, and legacy. Most business owners only focus on the financial success, but real fulfillment comes from success across all of these areas. We use a powerful technique called the 5 whys to drill down past your service level motivation to uncover what's really driving you. Because when you know your true why, you become unstoppable. And finally, we put a realistic time frame on your vision, usually 12 months, because a goal without a deadline is just a wish. And on the right side, we have your business vision. And this is where most people start. But notice, it's only half the equation. We create a clear vision for where your business is going in the next 12 months. Not some pie-in-the-sky dream, but a realistic, measurable destination. We define your mission, what your business delivers for your clients, and how that creates value in the world. And we clarify your purpose, why your business matters beyond just making money. But here's the magic. When you align both sides of this framework, your business becomes a vehicle that serves your personal vision instead of competing with it. Now, I'm not going to walk you through how to fill this out step by step in this video. That's something that I do in my coaching work with clients, but I wanted you to see what this alignment looks like because most business owners have never even considered this approach. Now, let me share the 3 biggest mistakes that I see business owners make when they try to create this alignment on their own. Mistake number 1, starting with the business side first. Most people jump straight into business planning without understanding their personal vision. It's like trying to navigate without knowing your destination. You might move fast, but you'll probably end up somewhere that you don't want to be. Mistake number 2, being too vague about what success looks like. I can't tell you how many business owners tell me that their goal is to be successful or to make good money. That's not a target, that's just a wish. And if you can't measure it specifically, then you can't achieve it intentionally. And mistake number 3, ignoring the deeper why. And this is a big one. And most people stop at the surface level. I just want to make money to pay my bills. But your surface level why won't sustain you through the inevitable challenges of business growth. You need to dig deeper. And here's what happens when you don't get this alignment right. You build a successful business that gives you everything that you thought you wanted, but none of what you actually need. You become like that mechanic I mentioned, financially successful, but personally miserable. You have the money, but not the time to enjoy it. You have the business, but not the life that you wanted the business to create for you. But when you get this right, everything changes. And I regularly work with business owners in scenarios like this. For example, a field services contractor doing $4 million in revenue, but working every weekend and missing family holidays because of urgent projects and having to micromanage his staff. And after going through this clarity process, he realized the real goal wasn't more revenue, it was more freedom. When we restructured his business around that personal vision, he ended up adjusting the business model, delegating work, and working a normal week and actually taking those family holidays that he was missing out on. The business didn't need to get bigger, it needed to get better aligned with what he actually wanted from his life. Look, I've seen too many brilliant business owners wake up at 50, successful on paper but completely burned out, wondering where their life went. Their kids are grown and barely know them, their marriages are strained, their health is shot from years of stress and overwork. They built exactly what they thought they wanted, but somehow ended up with nothing that they actually needed. Don't let that be you. Every single day that you run your business without this clarity, you're building someone else's version of success. You're optimizing for metrics that might not even matter to your actual life goals. Time doesn't pause while you figure this out. Your kids won't stay young while you just get through this busy season, and your health won't wait for you to finally take that holiday. And your relationships won't survive indefinitely. The cost of misalignment isn't just financial, it's everything that actually matters. So here's what I want you to do. If this resonates with you, if you're tired of your business controlling your life instead of serving it, I want to help you create your own clarity moment. Get really clear on your personal vision and what you need your business to provide for you so that you can live the life that you want. And then make sure that your business vision actually serves that. I've put together a comprehensive training that walks you through this entire framework step by step inside my coaching program. You can find a link to that in the description below, or you can just visit techandtradingcoach.com. But even if you're not interested in coaching, for the sake of your family, your health and your sanity, start asking yourself these questions. What do you really want from life? Is your business helping you get there, or is it holding you back? And if the answer is it's holding you back, then you need a clarity moment. If this resonates with you, feel free to drop a comment below and tell me what's the one thing your business is demanding from you that's keeping you from the life that you actually want. Is it the constant phone calls, the weekend work, the inability to take real time off, or is it something else? Let me know in the comments. I'll read everyone, and I often create future videos based on what you share here. If you found this valuable, and if it gave you a new perspective on how to think about your business and your life, make sure to hit the subscribe button or ring the notification bell. I share strategies like this specifically for technical and trade business owners who are ready to build businesses that work for them, not against them. Remember, your business should be the vehicle that takes you to the life that you want, not the thing that prevents you from living it.